Hi, KOG here. I'm here for V Blue official music video. It just dropped, and I just checked out the Shuchita, where V was out, V was in, and man, it was heartfelt, wasn't it? If you guys saw it already, yeah, he said if he wanted to make a music video for every one of his songs, there'll be like total of 8 or something. So I believe this is one of those music videos. Now I'm guessing this is gonna be kind of blue. You know, no, because it's something sad, probably. And he's looking kind of, he's got that 80s hairstyle, kind of look like I don't know, early Ross Stewart maybe. Let's get going. Here we go. Yeah. Very jazzy.
What if I show you?
Sweet.
And make it on you. Green, yellow, red, blue. Whatever seems good to you. 다르게 하루 빌려온 별들 널 보내 모두. But baby you still blue, 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 blue,
This, where is it going?
요즘에 자주 내 쉬는 한숨 You're sinking me to
What? Who is that guy? He looks ominous. Wait a minute, guys.
요즘에 자주 내 쉬는 한숨
Ooh, this makes me mad. Sorry guys, it's just my translator stuff. This is just plain wrong. It's just, I think it's a typo. It's not a sign. It's a sigh. It's a SIGH. It's the I think what he's saying is, let me check.
요즘에 자주 내 쉬는 한숨 You're sinking me to
Yeah, yeah, what he's saying is it's a sigh. 한숨 means a sigh. You know, it's like you know, it's like the other person is, you know, keep sighing, you know, letting out breath. So it's kind of it's sinking him too. It's making him doesn't feel that good. And also in the beginning, you know, he's talking about he's borrowing stars from the moon, and he's borrowing stars from the moon, and I think he says he was giving it all to you. Meaning, but then he said, you know, these stars, borrowed stars, shine or something. And I just, you know, that was just lingering in my head. It wasn't correct. And I don't think that's a good translation either, because I think the whole mood of the song is that I'm giving you everything I got, and even things that I don't have, like the stars. You know, I will even borrow something from, you know, borrowing, you know, doesn't make sense, borrowing the stars from the moon, but basically you're willing to borrow like very huge, important things, to give it to you, man. I'll give you everything I got, and even if I don't have it, I'll borrow it to give it to you. But you're still sighing, and you're making me feel sad, and all, I think that's the flow of the song. And this is a multi-billion-dollar company, Hybe, and the amount of Korean used here is very minimal. I think spell check would take what, 30 seconds? Translation, what, 5 minutes? Even an idiot like me can just do it while listening to it. And they make mistakes like this. I feel it's just maybe I'm a little anal. Maybe, yeah, but it's my thing. I just feel like it's a disrespectful to the artist, the creators of the song, the lyricist, and most of all, not to non-Korean speaking fans and listeners and viewers. I mean, these non-Korean fans have been behind BTS and V from the get-go, right? I mean, and they're a very important part of BTS. And I feel like you have to respect these fans, non-Korean. I'm 100% sure there are more non-Korean speaking fans of V than Korean speaking fans, because there are more of you guys, right? More of us, more of you guys, because I do speak Korean. But anyway, I just think this is ridiculous. Would Samsung or LG or like Microsoft make a mistake like this? I don't think so. It just doesn't cost much. I think it's attention to detail that is lacking here, and I don't appreciate it. I really don't. And another thing is that this is making me a little more furious than other stuff is because, if there's some dude or who's trying to make some, few bucks out of this and, puts up some ridiculous, what do you call that? Translations on YouTube or something. I've seen a bunch of those. And that, I can understand that, but nobody would think that is official. Right? But if you put like English translation or English subtitle on the music video, this looks official. And people will think you often sign. What is that sign? You put up a sign? I mean, and in the beginning to the star thing, I mean, there was only there were very few Korean here. And like I said, I think like the star shines on you. It doesn't capture the mood of the song or the intent of the song. It was about, I was just gonna let it go, but it's just not right. It's all about giving you all I got, and even I'll borrow stuff to give it to you. I'll give you everything, but you're still not happy, man. I mean, that's the song, and you like, oh, shine sounds cooler. No, man, just do it right. Ooh, I'm mad again. Okay, let's get going.
You're sinking me too. 다 말해줘 전부. So swing my way, baby. Let me close you and feel the world move. Fly away, fly away. Blue, 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 blue.
Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay, huh. Who was that guy who he was chasing? See, I don't. I'm sure you guys did the same thing, but you know, I figured, you know, the dog leash, because last video, remember the after the reaction, when I was watching it, I think I said the where's the dog, right? And yeah, the dog was just disappeared, and then there was a picture of the dog with the, you know, sign, you know, the V on it on the wall. Anyway, so I guess this is a continuation. I think he lost the dog. He tried to find it, and this is where we figure out, you know, he's missing the dog, and yeah, but it's still kind of weird. And I'm not sure if this music video was the continuity. You know, this lady, he leaves the dog here. I think it's a lady, but well, if you have the dog, why don't you just come and give it back to him? And she doesn't. And another thing is, did you guys notice that the dog also has a he has a leash, this chain leash, but he has that black, you know, the leather leash. So did the lady who found the dog put a leash on him, but just left it on him as a present? I don't know, kind of weird. One of my it's a long, yeah. One of my viewers made a very good point. I really thought that was insightful. Was that, you know, V is always alone, and he's alone here again. All his videos, you know, all these like, you know, the social interactions and friends, they're going to the beach. It was all fantastic because they were not real. If you really look into the video, V was like, he's like a storyteller in every one of the videos, but he was actually alone, and I think he was right in that V is always alone, and here again he's alone, and this fantastic or something very dreamy, fairy tale like things were put in because these social interactions or these people around them were not real, or it's like a fairy tale like. But here, there's nothing fantastic about anything. It's just black and white and no effects, no nothing. Probably because, you know, someone told me his name is Yantan, and he's the Hani, and he's V's dog. And this interaction is, the relationship between Yantan and V is totally real, right? So maybe that's why in this case there's nothing fantastic about it. Yeah, maybe. Oh, by the way, the Yantan, the V's dog, the Yantan means it's like it's a coal, it's a processed coal fuel that Koreans used to heat their homes a long time ago. These days, maybe like really unfortunate people, maybe, or like in restaurants. It's like cylindrical, about yo big, and it's like flat on the top, flat on the bottom. It's like a cylinder with like it's black. Obviously, it's coal with a whole lot of holes in it for, you know, the heat and the air to go through. Anyway, that's what Yantan is. So his dog is named after lump of coal. Anyway, the song was really cool. Everything was great, except I'm sure you guys know by now, I did not appreciate the detail of the and its Korean here was so minimal, and they can't even get that right. That makes me mad. God. I wish I could talk to some, some directors in Hybe. And actually, most of Korean entertainment business, and say, you know who's feeding you guys? The world, the fan from all over the world. At least, do these. And then one of the biggest way to communicate with these fans, and it's the product, the songs. The lyrics has to be done right. The translations and everything like that has to be done right. God. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry for ranting.